Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Cindy Greenya with the Talbot Greenya Group.
And I'm Katrina Foard of the Talbot Greenya Group. Welcome. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. It's a snow weekend. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I'm not prepared. So I'm not a winter person. I love fall because I love big bulky sweaters. I love crisp. I don't like winter. I like the idea of snow.
I love snow, but I'm also really fortunate that I don't, Eric is kind and he does all the snow removal and I don't. And I just stay inside and I cook. I put something in the crock pot and I bake cookies. It's my favorite.
I throw teenagers in the car and we grab 5 shovels and we go shovel people's driveways.
Perfect. Well, everybody deserves an opportunity to earn some money. So that's
no, we do it for free.
Oh, I love
We do it for free. It's a great way to get the teenagers out and get them physically active. Otherwise, we would all sit around and eat the cookies that we're making and do nothing in the snow. So we go out and just serve all the senior citizens or those in need. We just
That's
go
awesome.
and driveway. So
my dear friend Jen Shea Roop typically offers up her children for such tasks. I did not check with her in advance, but if somebody doesn't have a senior that might need some help, please reach out to me and I am sure we can hook you up. So
that's exactly if you need, just text any of us.
Yep. So I wanted to today talk about home inspections. This market has just been absolutely crazy. And so I'm not sure. First off, I just want to talk real quickly about interest rates. Interest rates are fluxing, as everybody has anticipated. They're starting to go up. So just remember, if you have been pre-qualified in the past and it's been a while since you've talked to a lender, make sure that you get an update from them because this has made a difference in your payment. So if you've already purchased, yay for you. I'm glad that it's already done or gotten your refinance done. In this very strong seller's market, we're seeing a lot of home inspection conversations. I'm sure you're seeing it too, aren't you, Katrina?
We do. In fact, actually, the last 3 homes, I've actually done home inspections, which that's a little bit of surprise in this market because we've not been doing them.
Mm-hmm.
So I love home inspections. I really do. I think it gives more knowledge to our buyers. And especially in times when you're throwing a lot of money at houses. It's just one piece of the puzzle that I really like. And one thing, it does give you more time in the home as well.
Mm-hmm. It sure does. It sure does. So if you hear any banging, that's my dog trying to get out of my office. And she's just going to be stuck in here because she has to be in the kitchen whenever there's food. And everyone's hungry now. So yes, I love it too. And so what we've seen a lot, depending on your location, is that people are actually waiving home inspections. And that is always a concern for me. So I personally like to advise my clients, even if the seller is not going to do the repairs, even if you're not going to have your option to void, which means that you could walk away from the contract if you're not going to ask any repairs, I still like for my clients to have a home inspection done. And so I know you, Katrina, can explain the reason why while I go and let my dog out of the office.
Well, so part of what we explain what a home inspection is a home inspection is when we bring in a qualified professional to go through the systems in the home. And a lot of that stuff, like we are not qualified. Yes, we see these things all the time and we can advise on things, but we're not qualified professionals. They go through the homes, they look at the systems. They also typically go in the attic. They also have tools that make sure that if it's in the middle of summer, we still need to check the heat pump. So they'll turn on a heat pump to make sure that that stuff works. They'll go in attics, they'll go in crawl spaces, places that we do not go to. And part of this is that knowledge for the buyers to understand what they're getting in a home. And I'm sure Cindy's been in this business long enough. When you move into a home, homes are always going to end up having, difficulty. That's just what happens. There's no such thing as moving into a house and it's smooth sailing forever. You're going to have things that happen. It's just the nature of a home. The home inspection gives you the ability to preemptively plan. If you've got a 20-year-old water heater, preemptively plan on that's likely going to need to be repaired or replaced in the next several years. So you plan that. And honestly, it's part of your budget on when you buy a home. Those items need to be budgeted. If I know that I have a 20-year-old roof, we need to plan for those things. So that's what a home inspection, it doesn't tell you to do something necessarily, is a preemptive warning of this is the age of this. This is something that's currently not working, which we always want to address those items, but knowing your house before you buy it.
Right. Yeah. So, and I think that's so smart. I think, even today, if you can't have the option of knowing what you're about to buy, right? So I love to explain to my buyers that you are buying the seller's problem. So you just need to know what it is. So then you can go in with eyes wide open. And so maybe instead of spending $10,000 on new furniture, maybe you need to spend $8,500 on a new roof and plan for future expenses for maybe a new HVAC unit. So it helps you to be aware of what you might need to do. Now, of course, everybody wants to make their new house beautiful. They want to make it perfect. And if you guys have any challenges with any of those things, please reach out to us. But even while you're living in a home, it's not a bad idea to do it. I've got Barry Lewis coming over this week to come and have a one-to-one with me, and he's going to do a short home inspection for me so that we can take a look at my house. And I love getting extra sets of eyes on the house that I'm living in. I'm a little emphatic about my own maintenance, but I want to know, and I want to know how to fix these things. And I want to know what needs to be addressed sooner than later. What do they say? An ounce of prevention is worth, I don't know.
Pound of cure.
There you go. See?
Absolutely. Now, for me, it is, I am the person who runs and duct tapes things together until they can no longer be fixed. That's my version of prevention, is just keep fixing it, and we'll, replace it when we have to. But what I love about the home inspection, and we have great home inspectors that we use, it's a cost that you incur during the home purchasing process, but it is a great expenditure on your part, because then you don't know what's going to happen, but you can plan on the future. But what I love about the home inspectors that we use is they are logical about it. They are not going to panic you about something that they're going to talk through. And that's part of what we do as well with the home inspector, is say, he's warning you about these things. He's not saying this is the worst HVAC system I've ever seen. He's warning you that you can no longer, let's say, fill it with the level of Freon that you need, right? He's not saying this house is junk, get out. No, he's warning you that you need to be aware of these things. So it's not designed to be a do or die situation. It is designed to educate you as the consumer.
Absolutely. I think that's a great summary. And I think we've given some really good tips. If you or anybody you know are looking for somebody to maybe come check out a house that you're living in, if you need a home inspector for us to connect you to, we are very happy to help you to make that connection. We have some amazing, wonderful, trustworthy people. Just one more thing to add on is that we don't expect our home inspectors to make amendments because we ask them to, because we want a sale to go through. That's against our religion on our team. We just don't do that. And we have an upright moral compass. So that's how we work. So I hope you guys found these tips helpful, and I hope that you guys have an amazing snow weekend. I hope everybody will enjoy and have lots of soup and drink lots of hot cocoa. Don't drink too much coffee, though. I don't recommend that. So I am Cindy Greenya with the Talbot Greenya Group.
And thank you. I'm Katrina Foard. We hope you all have a wonderful and safe weekend.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye.